Okay. How was everyone's Easter? There we go. Try that again. Hey there, everybody. Hope everybody's Easter was good. As you can see, tonight we're going to be working on the Comstar mechs again. Didn't get much of a chance to do any other little painting or touch-ups or anything, but looking at it, pretty happy with how the base coats are. Hey, Sojan, how are ya? Hopefully the sound is okay. Hey, good evening, Ramshackle Salvage. Hey, Dr. Irrefutable. Alright, so, as you can see, we got a nice, even, light gray coat over it. So now, my buddy sent me a few suggestions for paint schemes. Hey, delay capture. So we're going to paint a few little panels on here. I think I'm going to use this Liberator Gold. I've been moixing the hell out of it even before the stream, but I'll give it another good moix because let's get the moix count up, right? How many more times can I say moix in the first 2 minutes of the stream, huh? Oi, thank you. How are you, Ty? Oh, there we go. Shook something loose, too. Good Lord, 17 months. Okay, so... yeah, Ty, since, since I haven't painted anything for you, and I've painted something for Sojan and Dr. Irrefutable, and you're, right up there with my, longest subscribers, we need to talk about doing something for you that I can paint for you. Got me an 8th edition of Cadian Comrade Command Squad. The sort with the optional sniper model. Please see my Etsy customs. I ordered fit well. Hey, alright. That's always good. Yep, painting some Battletech tonight. Comstar, the telecommunication company you can trust. Yeah, so just either message me on either Discord or... so, we are painting a Rifleman. We have a Wasp. A Phoenix Hawk. And, yeah, see, we're still kind of doing Warhammer. See? We got a Warhammer right there. Okay. Go take a drink, man on fire, and put yourself out. Yeah, it's actually from... I'll actually even show you the box set, because it came from the first Kickstarter set. It's just taken me a while to get around to painting this whole set. So it's actually from... oh, did I... let's see. I farted around with it. Hold on. Properties. There's that back for you guys. It's from this Inner Sphere Battletech Lance from, the Catalyst games. So, yeah. It's for Battletech and Alpha Strike. Rifleman's a good sniper. Wasp, good light scout. Phoenix Hawk, decent flanker. Yep. I know a little bit about this because I actually play the BattleTech game on Steam. And I used to play Mech Warrior 4, Mech Warrior 4 Mercenaries, and Mech Commander 1 and 2. So, I don't know how in canon those games are, but yeah, it's what I used to play, so. Let me see what I've got in the box, because he just kind of gave me his entire Kickstarter box and said, here, paint this. So, give me just a moment. I'm not going to go too overboard with some of the gold details here. This up here. 4 takes place around the time of the FedCom Civil War, and I think 2 takes place around the time of the Klan invasion. Alright. And I know the actual BattleTech game takes place before the Klan invasion. Okay, yeah, there. What do you think of that for, like, just some little gold details there? Alright, let me see. Yeah, might as well go over some of this, what all he got in his Kickstarter. So, in addition to that, slaps are with all the DLC, allowing you to take part of the Force Succession more. Alright, so here I have some legendary mech warriors, which I see an archer, a Mad Cat, a Marauder, and then I don't know what this one is. Direwolf, I think. And then I have... And then he has 2 of these. Clan Heavy Strike Star. And then a Urban Mech salvage box. Boy. I noticed it was doing that, so... There. Yay, problems. Yeah, so you have an Urban Mech. See? Fear the Urban Mech. And it's the AC-20 version as well, I think. See, I know enough. I know a little bit. And then an Omni-Mech salvage box, 3 clan salvage boxes, and then a legendary. So you see what the legend, wait for it, dairy box has. Ooh, there's a Marauder in here. But we'll just focus on the Comstar mech tonight. Or Comstar mechs. Alrighty. I think just a regular Marauder. Because it just said class was Marauder. Might as well give him some gold knee pads. And then maybe a little bit of gold flare on the shoulders. And then, Sojan, you're going to love this. I'm going to go with a Mars type base for these guys. Next, you'll try and dirty up the legs a little bit too. What do you think? Think that's enough gold? Here, let's kind of shift that over just a little bit more. There we go. So at least it's all more. Yep, a little bit of red dirt action. What do you think? Should I get a little gold right here too? Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Come on. Okay, so there's like little armor panels right here. I don't know how well you can see that. Here, let's move that away. It's a little bit better. Yeah, I think I might do a little bit of gold panel action right there too. Just to snazz it up. So let's face it, if you're fighting for Comstar, you can get some good bling. They can afford it. You know, because after all, the currency of the galaxy is based off of your company. Oh yeah? Which ones did you pick up? This is BattleTech slash Alpha Strike. Don't ask me too many questions because I know a little bit from the video games. Yeah, it's a little bit of both. Thank you, Ramshackle. Bit of both, because these could be used for both Alpha Strike or the actual BattleTech game. So, okay, cool. Thank you. Again, things I don't know. Yeah, and some of the examples that I've seen, they've painted like this top part on the Phoenix Hawk gold. So I figured, why not? Well, who wants talky stuff with your giant, shooty, stompy robots? Alright, so where else should I put gold on the Phoenix Hawk, guys? Should I put a little bit on the arms? Should I put a little bit of gold here or on the shoulders again? Or do the chest, like some of the chest panels? Do the arm? Alright. Upper or lower? Meanwhile, I'll take a sip of my slushy. Okay. So we got one for arm, one for that's enough gold. I'll see what everybody else says at some point. Ramshackle Salvage, what do you think? Spilled Paint Pot, if you're here, what do you think? Sojan, let's hope your Mercury switch didn't flip. Alright, that's two for enough. should I put any more gold on this Phoenix Hawk? So I have there. Should I do any on the arm or on the chest, or do you think that's enough gold for right now? And then yeah, I am gonna do like a wash over all of this. I might pick out a few areas. All right. Gluing the Pale Rider together. All right. Ultimately, though, I will see what Scott says, my buddy, and just see if he wants more or not. He'll probably just go, "Oh, I trust your judgment." As a commission painter is always great to hear. Which, I mean, I'm glad they trust my judgment and everything. But a little bit of feedback is always nice, too. I'm going to look at a reference picture here. Someone did a Warhammer. Thought someone did. Maybe I'm just slightly insane. Well, I mean, let's face it, these could be gold members, Golden Army, right here. That first lance I did that has all gold on their leggings. Or yeah, legs. Leg leggings. You know, the walkie bits. Yeah, I'm going to kind of do like orangish cockpits. So let's just do a little bit right there. I love gold. Yeah. And you know what? If I did suggest it to him, he would say, yes, do a gold member one. Okay, and I see I got a little gold somewhere on this, so. After all, it's kind of my thing. Played by none other than John Travolta. Yes, I know in the movie itself it was Michael Myers, but I love the movie in the movie. Actually, you gotta... Ooh, look at that build up there. Yuck. It's just... Yeah, that's one fun thing with these Citadel paint pots is cleaning out this gunk every now and then, so that way you're sure you still have a good seal. Or walrus, if you hate seals. Okay, so I kind of want to dingy him up a little bit. So I think if I still have it down here. No, I got it up there. Do I use Mortarion Grime or do I just water down some sepia wash on these guys? So Mortarion Grime is kind of like a greenish brown. And you know what? I think I'll go with the Mortarion's Grime. So yeah, it's like this kind of color wash. Actually, one thing I totally do get a salt max that best represent clerks and do a diagram of Atlas Dante having a conversation with Highlander Randall discussing the contractors of Death Star 2. That would be funny. Okay, so Awesome Bob and Cyclops J. That would be good. There we go. Gave it kind of a greenish tinge, but I'll go as far as trying to find a battle mech best describe Leonardo from Ha. So I didn't want to go with, we didn't want to oil our nulns on this because that would make them look too dark. Because you wanted like a light gray. So go with this and then might, dry brush on a little bit of the gray again just to bring out the details again, or at least the highlight areas. Yeah, I never actually watched the Clerks cartoon. I've heard it was okay, but I think there was only a reason it went only a season, or did it go longer than that? And I still have yet to see Clerks 3. Okay. Hey, Kiko. Hold on. Let's just... What is... You know what? I'll take the occasional freeze up on my camera than all of OBS going derp. How are you, Kiko? Good, good, good. Stay a while in Glishin. Sweet, I'm seeing it this Friday. But thumbs up from you, Kiko? All right. Good to hear. And the series of can was because the original creators tolerated enough of the network censorship of their character and pulled out of the project. Like in the cartoon, Jan and Silent Bob were forced to sell illegal fireworks rather than their icon. Oh, okay. Yep. We can't have drugs. Okay. Have a drink of water. If you read any Forgotten Realms, it's really cool to see some locations come to life. God bless the area that I live in. Same state and area that film. Nice. And yeah, like for a long time, like most of the areas that I even played in too, or ran my games, was kind of Forgotten Realms. Except for the last game, like I just kind of made up my own realm. Even then, I didn't really keep much notes. It was just more of a go here, then go there. Sojan, kill this. Try and distract the druid and not have blinders on with him. Hello, Night Whisperer. How are you tonight? How was your stream? And what were you working on? Had some trouble getting the raid to work. Had to do it from Twitch rather than Streamlabs. Okay, so I'm not the only one who's running into a few problems with Streamlabs then, huh? Last major campaign I was a part of was Waterdeep. We kidnapped Xanathar's gold shitting megafish and unintentionally fed it to a bronze dragon that took residence in the dock waters. Ooh, boy. Oh, dear. Working on Draconid Command Infantry for Trilaterum. 15 millimeter tabletop battle game. Tiny. It's along the scale of what Warhammer Epic was, wasn't it? Yep, science fiction. Alright. Ended early today because I have to drive my daughter back to her apartment now. Alright. A little larger than Epic. Alright, well, hey, thank you for rating, and thank you for bringing in a few other people to watch. I always greatly appreciate it. Sorry, just a little bit itchy. Okay, so let's take a look at the Phoenix Hawk. Yeah, that dried pretty good so far. I might have to let it dry overnight before I do anything else. Yeah, might hit it with a dry brush of the Celestia Gray. Wasn't all bad. I turned the tavern my party owned into a blood bowl. Ha! There you go. Hey, no, that's totally fine. I've done it before, too. Have a great rest of your night, Night Whisper. Okay, well, while that other stuff is drying, let's work on the bases while we're at it. Or should I work on painting some of the weapons? Which would you guys rather see? Me putting down basing materials or... Yeah, he's just trapping us kids. Okay, I'll watch the kids for you. You want to see basing stuff, or do you want to see me painting weapons? I'm trying to remember where my Mars basing stuff is, too. Is it in there, or is it... in my box of basing stuff? Paint weapons. Alright, there's one for paint weapons. Ooh, one for basing. Wonder if you guys heard that on the mic or not. I'm using acrylics. I have not been brave enough to try oil-based paints. Hey, Muse, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Um, yeah, farting around with Mortarion Grime wash on these guys, but then I'll kind of turn them back gray. Now, yeah, seeing if people want to see me work on make Mars bases on these guys or paint weapons for the rest of the stream. Okay, okay. So I'm also even thinking like, well, I have gray under there. I might have to paint a little bit of like brown underneath because I'm going to use the iron earth and the iron crust. And the iron earth is like a crackle paint. Look at the thing that happened in the campaign. I was the head of shield welded onto the forearm of my Warforged character. Permanent +2 to AC with the option of punching people with my shield arm. Hey, that is always fun. So I'm going to paint a... You know what? I might go just Word Bearers red underneath. Well, if it's a +2 shield, Kiko, it was only just like a large wooden shield or something like that. So we wouldn't have to go sideways through doors. So he's the Juggernaut, bitch. So hit all these up with some Word Bearers red, because that'll look nice underneath. And I'm not going to really care too much if I tag him with this Word Bearers red, because he wants them to be kind of messy looking. Like, you know, they're kind of dusty from an engagement.
Hey, phrasing!
Oh, and did we give a shout out to Muse? I'm sorry. I'm just yeah. If we didn't give a shout out to Muse, well, you know what? If we did, give her another one. Because yeah, I have been subbing to her too, and I actually won a free mini along with, after a year, I got a free mini from her for all the support, for, you know, supporting her for a year. Which, yeah, I'll work on painting something for you guys. Okay, cool. I didn't remember if I did or not, so biggest achievement. Yeah. You see how worried I am about it right now. I know they're safe with you, just like I need to get Ragnar back to Kiko, for Christ's sake. Another biggest achievement, other than the sports bar, was that I tackled an assassin off the docks and drowned him because, well, yeah, because Warforged, right? Yeah, like at one point I had like a, if this dates it back in 3rd ed, I had a vow of poverty, half dragon, half orc monk. And let me tell you, that was bananas. Okay, and then give this. Let's just give it a little squirt, and we'll see what happens there. Hey, thank you for following, Galadriel. Alright, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit more gooder. So hyperversatility of the Warforged, I give my group rule, implement with Warforged like being very vulnerable to heat metal. Any rusting spell, explode upon death instead of... Ooh, wow. Very crunchy. Alright, there we go. So this first stuff I'm putting on will have a crackle effect, but then I'm going to mix up some of the non-crackle effect in here. You know, it's a Mars adjacent base. I'll say, you know, red planet, red sand, crackling stuff because of heat. Alright, there's that one. And if I run a little long, I'll run a little long today. That's fine. Yeah, I do like that versatility with Warforged. That's kind of cool. It's definitely a give and take, but I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, whereas my group seemed to like my house rule with criticals, and then also because I like to have, as I think, Sojan would agree here, that, some of my encounters can be just a little challenging. Just a little. That I am generous with hit points for my PCs, where they still can roll, but if they get beneath like half, so if they roll like a 1 or 2, so let's say it's like a D6, and if they get a 3 or lower on the dice, then they automatically get a 4 for their hit points. I've only done one TPK, but even then, that was in a dream sequence. Yeah. Especially with Sojan's chainsaws on legs.
Sir, the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid belt is approximately 3,720 to 1.
Never tell me the odds.
Yeah. Mini Blender was right. And also, I think they really liked my critical rule. Which, for that, so you would... So let's say you're hitting with a great sword. So you crit with a great sword. You would roll your dice as normal, and then you would add 12 to that damage roll. Plus then any other modifiers. So at least you were doing a minimum of max damage plus minimum roll. Because we had a guy in our group that he rolled bad enough that if he was lucky enough to get a critical hit, he would have rolled minimum damage. And then, times that by 2. I did, 3 damage with my critical hit. So I wanted crits to mean something. So... But monsters got the same rule too. Yep, I'll finish these up, and then we will probably call it a night then. moist paint. Alright, I will definitely post pictures of those after they dry, because, yeah, these crackle effects take a little bit to set up. They're definitely worth it. Yeah, it is hilarious. Though, nobody redeem it right now because, yeah, I'm going to be signing off, so I don't want to go for another 15 minutes. But it's a right good time, I'll tell you that. So, yeah, here's what we got done tonight. Yeah, I raised it up. I had it at ridiculously cheap, as Dr. Irrefutable said. And I can't argue with him because he's, well, Dr. Irrefutable. So, yeah, got some good work done tonight. We'll work on the... Might try and finish up the bases, do some dry brushing on them beforehand. And, yeah, we'll save the stuff for weapons and cockpits next time, and then that should be it for this Comstar Lance. Oh yeah, and I got rid of the talk like an orc for the entire stream, which Sojan was the only one to redeem on that one. So, alright, well, have a good night, everybody. A Night Whisper, thank you for the raid. Muse, good seeing ya. Yeah, look forward to whenever you get those minis to me. Whenever. No rush. Yeah, and I'll see you all on Wednesday. Be sure to drop by and see Muse's... sorry. Be sure to stop by Muse's Touch stream. No stream for you on Wednesday? Got it. Alright. Well then, I'd say see her on Wednesday, but don't now. Ooh, Pathfinder-ing. So, well, I hope you have fun. I hope the dice are rolling in your favor on Wednesday night, Muse. And otherwise, yeah, see you on Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So, all right. Well, with that, we're gonna call it a night, guys. Yeah, thanks for swinging by, everybody. Thanks for the support. See you on Wednesday, and just remember to keep on painting.